So good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all. Welcome to the Buddhist Society. I'm at home today online as there's a tube strike in London, and that made it difficult for me to get in. For those of you that did make it into the Buddhist Society, well done, and I hope the sound is adequate for you in the lecture room. Just give people 1 or 2 more minutes to say, okay, I think everyone's logged on. So my name's Richard, for those of you that don't know me, and it's early afternoon here in London, so wherever you're logging in from, good day. It may be not afternoon. Welcome to the Buddhist Society. This is the Lunchtime Meditation session. Okay, so if you'd like to just gather yourselves and sit in a reasonably upright and comfortable position. And we'll begin in our usual way with the dedication of offerings. Okay, just waiting for 1 or 2 more people to log on. Okay, I think everyone's entered. Okay, so if you'd like to gather yourselves and sit upright and comfortable, we'll do the dedication of offerings and then the recollection of the Buddha, the supreme praise of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the supreme praise of the Dharma. And then we'll sit for about 25 minutes. The dedication of offerings. To the Blessed One, the Lord who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, to these, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and Blessed One, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dharma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Recollection of the Buddha. A good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread as follows. He, the Blessed One, is indeed the Pure One, the perfectly enlightened One. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding, the accomplished One, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. The supreme praise of the Buddha. The truly worthy one, endowed with such excellent qualities, whose being is composed of purity, transcendental wisdom, and compassion, who has enlightened the wise like the sun awakening the lotus. I bow my head to that peaceful chief of conquerors, the Buddha who is the safe, secure refuge of all beings. As the first object of recollection, I venerate him with bowed head. I am indeed the Buddha's servant. The Buddha is my Lord and guide. The Buddha is sorrow's destroyer, who bestows blessings on me. To the Buddha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the Buddha's path of awakening. For me there is no other refuge. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Buddha and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. Recollection of the Dhamma. The Dhamma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading onwards to be experienced individually by the wise. The supreme praise of the Dhamma. It is excellent because it is well expounded. It can be divided into path and fruit, learning and liberation. The Dhamma holds those who uphold it from falling into delusion. I revere the excellent teaching, that which removes darkness. The Dhamma, which is the supreme secure refuge of all beings, as the second object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Dhamma's servant. The Dhamma is my Lord and guide. The Dhamma is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Dhamma I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk this excellent way of truth. For me there is no other refuge. The Dhamma is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Dhamma and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. Recollection of the Sangha. They are the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, who have practiced directly, who have practiced insightfully. Those who practice with integrity, that is, the 4 pairs, the 8 kinds of noble beings. These are the Blessed One's disciples. Such ones are worthy of gifts, worthy of hospitality, worthy of offerings, worthy of respect. They give occasion for incomparable goodness to arise in the world. The supreme praise of the Sangha. Born of the Dhamma, that Sangha which has practiced well. The field of the Sangha, formed of 8 kinds of noble beings, guided in body and mind by excellent morality and virtue. I revere that assembly of noble beings, perfected in purity. The Sangha, which is the supreme secure refuge of all beings, as the 3rd object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Sangha's servant. The Sangha is my Lord and guide. The Sangha is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Sangha I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk the well-practiced way of the Sangha. For me there is no other refuge. The Sangha is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Sangha and the blessings of this practice, by its power may all obstacles be overcome. So I invite you now to get into a comfortable position, and we'll sit together as an online Sangha and in the lecture room at the Buddhist Society, jointly together. We'll sit for 25 minutes or so. So please feel free to adjust your position, stretch and move, take a sip of water. Just some announcements from the Buddhist Society, and just to thank you all very much for attending this lunchtime meditation session online and in person at the Buddhist Society. Just some notices about events at the Buddhist Society. This evening there are 3 classes, the Zen class, the Introduction to Buddhism and the Theravada class, and I believe they're all online, all at 6:30. Tomorrow, Tuesday, there is the class, the first turning of the wheel of the Dharma at 6:30. That's online. On Thursday, there's the Sanskrit class at 12:30, and that's online. There's also the basic meditation class and the Tibetan class, both at 6:30 in the evening. And the Tibetan class is certainly both in person and online. And on Friday at lunchtime, at this time, there is also lunchtime meditation, which I believe is also in person and online. For details of the online login, the numbers you will need to log in on Zoom, please see the Buddhist Society website. I'm going to finish today by reading the Buddha's words on loving kindness, the Metta Sutta, and it is indeed a meditation in itself. So the Buddha's words on loving kindness. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm, and wise and skillful, not proud and demanding in nature. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove, wishing, in gladness and in safety, may all beings be at ease. Whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. Let none, through anger or ill will, wish harm upon another, even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child. So, with a boundless heart, should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, free from drowsiness. One should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding. By not holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being freed from all sense desires, is not born again into this world. A closing homage. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one. I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teachings so completely explained by him. I bow to the Dharma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well. I bow to the Sangha. So thank you once again for attending this meditation session. I wish you all a very good week.